Gear up, lace up, and take the field.
Call your local Y today to register for fall youth programs.
The weather is getting colder. It's a time of year where most of us, we hope anyway, are looking forward to kind of the blessings we celebrate this time of year, looking ahead to the holiday season. It doesn't take much, though, to realize there are those who are walking right along with us who might not be quite so fortunate, and we feel compelled to give a helping hand. So you were in luck this morning because we're very happy to have Don Hopkins on the show. Along with him is a very familiar face, Kimberly George Race. They are both here representing Duoloyi Ministries, which has been around, as I understand it, Don, since 1984 worldwide, but only
Correct.
in Chattanooga for less than 2 years. Is that right?
Well, our activities in Chattanooga have started within the last 2 years.
Okay.
We've been based out of Chattanooga the whole time.
Oh, really?
Yeah. At Hickory Valley Christian Church is where our office is located right now. They've donated an office space to us to use, but we've always operated out of that church. One of its members, Dale Kendall, founded Duoloyi Ministries.
Okay, so Kimberly, I'm going to throw to you because we were talking before the camera lights went on, and as typical for you, you found the story that has a lot of layers to it. So I got so focused on the international component, I had no idea it began right here in Chattanooga.
It has, and so it's just a wonderful ministry that really is compassion in action. They walk the walk for sure. And so for many years, they have been about meeting the needs of those who are less fortunate. And they just do such a fabulous job. They've been in so many different countries. And the past year and a half, they've been expanding their ministries to Chattanooga. And so that's why at George Communications, we are so excited to walk alongside of them and consult them and be with them with their ministry.
Okay, so maybe that's where I misspoke a little bit. It's always began in Chattanooga. It's just the idea had been looking abroad. Now the idea is looking right here in our own backyards.
Correct.
So what are some of the things that you're doing, Don, at Duoloyi? What does it look like?
Duoloyi actually is supportive housing for those in need who've been homeless on the street. We support several families at some of the hotels in town. We also have been trying to coordinate with other ministries that have specific, I want to say, specialties. They have an area that they're very good at. We try to coordinate them to bring them to bear on a need.
So if someone, let's say there is someone out there who maybe comes to a nearby church that is not yours, but they come to a nearby church and they need housing. We'll go with that again.
Right.
That church might know to contact Duoloyi, and Duoloyi in turn can help get them where they need to be?
Correct. That is exactly right. It's kind of like a brokerage or whatever.
Okay.
Where
And then from there, if they've got housing for a few nights, but you realize that they're going to need something more permanent, or they're looking for a job, or whatever the issue is, you step in again to be that connector?
That's correct.
Okay.
The Union Gospel Mission and several other ministries around town provide different types of housing in different ways, and we try and match them up with the right person.
What does the name mean, Duoloyi?
It means servant. It's a Greek word for servant, and that's because we believe we're servants at heart, and that's what our T-shirt says, servants at heart.
Are you looking for volunteers within the organization, or how can people help you if they want to?
Yeah, donations, volunteers, both of those are important right now. We're trying to expand into Chattanooga. We need both. Okay, we're solid overseas. We take care of a group in Albania, and we're taking care of the Jamaican mission. Those seem to be doing very well, and they're kind of sustaining. But the Chattanooga outreach requires both volunteers and donations.
So what are you looking for, Kimberly, within the Chattanooga outreach?
Yeah, so right here in Chattanooga, you can donate directly to Duoloyi Ministries at dsministries.net. Your donation, of course, is tax deductible. They're a 501c3. And you can even say, I want this to go towards housing, or I want this to go to feed someone, or I just want it to go for general outreach. They're really set up in a unique way in that they have different ministries that they partner with. So as they meet the individual, they can say, okay, I think the life skill classes that this ministry offers is something you can benefit from, or I think you can go to this ministry. So they're not trying to be like a one-stop shop. They really connect a lot of the Christian ministries here in town.
Okay.
And so it's a great way to give and know that you're supporting multiple ministries.
So I have to ask this question because it's just on my head. If someone has a need that is not necessarily met by a Christian ministry, but just a nonprofit in town, can you refer to that too?
Absolutely.
Or do you stay within that circle?
No, we believe that the Christian ministry is important, but we're not exclusive.
Okay. So if people go to dsministries.net, they can not only give,
Correct.
they can probably learn more about the organization and see what you're doing.
Yes, and the donations don't have to be monetary. They can be in kind
Okay.
as well.
All right.
That's the other part of our ministry, is that we can accept donations in kind.
Well, it's a pleasure to have you back on Chattanooga ground.
Thank you.
Thank you both so much. Here's the website again, dsministries.net, where you can learn more. We're back with more in just a minute.
Call Metro and get your drains flowing again fast. For only $93, our technician will come to your home and clear your main drain. And if for some reason we can't get it, it's free. Don't wait. Call Metro Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling today.
Seems like CBD stores are popping up on every corner. Make sure you choose a knowledgeable vendor you can trust, like the Hemp House. Choose from products that are locally sourced from farmers we work with directly. Our friendly